Hi guys, welcome back to Lost in My Library. My name is Kate, and today I'm doing round 2 of Betrayal at Library on the Hill. So, I have finished the 4 books that I was supposed to read. For that, I was supposed to read A Gathering of Shadows for V.E. Schwab. I was supposed to read A Mercy by Toni Morrison, which for a modern classic. I was supposed to read Dante's Inferno for, I don't remember, and I don't have my notebook, but that was supposed to be there. And then fourth one was to read Sacred Garden, which is to read a book with nature in the title. So that I have read all 4 of them. My wrap up for January will be coming out, and you'll hear all about my experiences and how I felt about all 4 of these books. Overall, it was okay. I gave just quick notes. I gave A Gathering of Shadows 4.5 stars. I gave Toni Morrison's 5 stars. Mercy 5 stars. I gave Dante's Inferno 2.5 stars, and I gave The Secret Garden 3 stars. So, let's just play Betrayal at Library on the Hill. You're going to see me in a different shirt because I filmed me playing round 2 last night. So I was wearing a different shirt. So you will see me from the past. Okay. Let's cut to me. Okay, so our first prompt ended up with Professor Longfellow. He got an event called The Beckoning, and this was where anybody in the gardens, outside places, really on the tiles, had to make a sanity roll. Heather had to make a sanity roll. She's fine. But the Beckoning prompt is book published before 1900. And this month you're going to see a theme really quickly. I'm going to read a book. It's a poetry book. It's actually free online, so I will be reading it like that. It's called Oak and Ivy. This is the first ever book published by a Black author in America. Probably not ever, but this is the first Black book published by a Black author. And when I was researching books by Black authors before 1900, which is kind of difficult to do, but how they described this book, or it's a poetry collection, is that he went head to head with Walt Whitman, who's a big American novelist and a poet. I think he was a poet. So I thought that was really cool. So he's actually gone up against white men during the 1860s when this was published. Okay, and our second prompt was a book item. Heather got an item in her room that she discovered, and she discovered the bottle. And for bottle, I did some cheeky things with some of these prompts, and bottle means spin the bottle. So I filmed a clip this morning of me playing spin the bottle. 5 books. My roommate, I think I kind of explained it, my roommate randomly put them in a circle. I had her shuffle it and then put them all in a circle upside down, so I couldn't see it. So I couldn't try and pick which one I wanted. But they were all by Black authors. So let's see what the Will Spin chose for me. Flight of freedom. Each explore in the gardens. Graveyard tower on the balcony must attempt a sanity roll. So Heather is going to have to make a sanity roll. Give me a second to pull that back up. Okay, so her sanity is a 3. So we're going to use this dice roller. So it only rolls it one at a time. So that's 1, 3, 4. Okay, so she rolled a 4. She backs away from the ledge, and that's it. So let's write down the beckoning. So Heather is going to make her way outside. I don't think we had that event last time. No. So, okay. Let's keep moving. So Heather is going to go outside, or not outside, she's going to go up. Her speed is 4, so she's going to go 1, 2, 3. And then we'll go here. So let's find an upper tile. There's 1. And she found the storeroom, and there is an item card. Oh, we had this last time, so we're going to put that away. Okay, I know that for a fact. Ox has the bell. And she found the bottle. It's an opaque vial containing a black liquid. And then a lot of this is going to go into play when the haunt begins. So I'm going to put that over there. And Heather found the bottle. Okay. So, alright, it is Ox's turn. So, we're going to move. Wow, I wish Ox wasn't the next person, but okay, it's fine. There's Ox. Okay, Ox is going to continue searching in the basement because he doesn't have anywhere to go. There's no stairs that lead out of the basement just yet, or anyway, out of the basement. So he's going to go 1, 2. We'll go that way. And he found the gem, and we found our first omen and our first chance to get a haunt. And so what he found was the photograph. It changes as you look at it, showing different rooms in this house, probably this house. When discovering a room, you may discard the first draw room tile and discover the next eligible room in the room stack instead. And then we have to make a haunt roll. So we have to roll 6 dice. So here we go. And we have to beat 1 because this is our first. And I already rolled a 1, so as long as we don't get zeros for the rest. No, we don't. We get 1, so we're fine. I'm not going to make 6 dice rolls. So Ox found the photograph. Okay. So let's put Ox back over here. So now we've moved the haunt up to 1. Our omen tracker up to 1. So that's going to be interesting. Okay, so what does Madame Zoster do? I think she's going to continue down here as well. No, actually, I think she might go upstairs. What is her speed? Oh, her speed's only 3. Actually, we're just going to continue down here. She's going to go right there. She found the abandoned room, and she also found an omen. what did she find? She found the crystal ball. Hazy images appear in the glass. Once during your turn, after the haunt is revealed, you can attempt a knowledge roll to peer into the crystal ball. Her knowledge is at 4 at the moment, so it's okay. Actually, did she get... No, she didn't get anything new last round. So, we have to make a hot roll. Here's our second chance. So we have to make equal 2 or better. So we rolled a 1, so that's our first. Okay, we tied, and I'm just going to show that we're just going to get better. So 3. Okay, that's fine. We have not started the haunt just yet. She got the crystal ball. Okay, and that is the game this round. So now we will go back to my room and discuss. Alright, so our prompt was to spin the bottle. I have five books here. They are all by Black authors. I had my roommate randomly put them in the circle, and they're all upside down, so there cannot be really any cheating to this. So, and yeah. Ready? Move that back over. And it looks like this one, which is Wife of the Gods. There. Okay, so Spin the Bottle ended up with Wife of the Gods, a novel, a Darko Dawson mystery. This is the group book for the mystery thriller, People for Blackathon, which I am hopefully taking part of, and I will kind of mention what books that I want to read for that. This one is set in Guana, I do believe. Well, I didn't mention who it's by. It's by Kwai Kwarty. Yeah, and I think it's interesting reading a book that's not set in America or the UK. So I'm looking forward to it and hoping to get to join the discussion. Hopefully that there will be a discussion. At least there'll be a lot of people to talk with about it. And it seems like it's a series. So if I like this first book, obviously I will want to continue with the series. So the next one is Ox. He is still in the basement. He is still hanging out in the basement. And his was an omen. We had our first omen, y'all. And he got the photograph. And photograph for omens are all genre specific. So photograph is contemporary. And so I decided to read It's Not All Downhill From Here by Terry McMillan. This is a book about a lady who is in her 60s and she's lived a full life, but she feels like that she could still do more. So with the help from her friends and family, she is going to set out and do a bunch of stuff apparently. And it's a black woman that the story is about, and it's about an older black woman. And the story does mention that she's lived a long and prosperous kind of life. So hopefully this is going to be lighthearted. Obviously there's going to be talk about race and everything that comes with your main character being black, but I wanted something more lighthearted. I didn't want I set out to find a book that was contemporary, but it didn't have to be on the level of The Hate You Give or something similar to that. There had to be something that wasn't romance, but contemporary, that still dealt with what black people talk about, do on a day-to-day basis. That didn't have to be so hard-hitting. I just wanted a light-hearted kind of romp, just have fun. And I think this is what's going to bring me that kind of lighthearted, just happiness, and make it even better. It's just, it is written by a black person. It's about black people. I knew there had to be something out there. So there are things out there for everybody if you just look. Not saying that I won't eventually read. I have read The Hate You Give. And I really, really want to read Concrete Rose, but I am on a book buying ban right now. So, in my library, obviously, it's a long hold, so I'm not going to be able to read Concrete Rose right as soon as it comes out, but hopefully I will read Concrete Rose at a later date. Okay, so then we have Madame Zostra, and she got her second omen. We got 2 omens in one round. I don't know if that's good, that's bad. It brings on the haunt faster, but Madame Zostra found the Crystal Ball, which is a fantasy. So I'm finally going to read the 5th season by N.K. Jemisin. I didn't really realize that N.K. Jemisin was a black author. And I hear about her, I think it's her. I'm pretty sure it's a female that N.K. Jemisin is. I hear about their books all the time, and I'm so glad that her work is getting a lot of notoriety within the booktube community. Obviously, this is not something I can speak to because I am white, but I am very, very excited that we're diverse. We're trying to diversify ourselves, and so yeah, that's my 4 books. So I'm planning on reading Oak and Ivy. It's Not All Down Here from Here. Wife of the Gods, and the 5th season. So I think this is a good mix of everything. We have a poetry collection, we have a lighthearted contemporary, we have a mystery, and we have a fantasy. So it seems like a very good mix of everything. And I plan on reading more thrillers. I want to read Lakewood by... Ooh, I wrote it down. Hold on. I am bad with names. You'll soon find out. I have my phone literally right here with my Amazon wishlist because all these books are on my Amazon wishlist. Just to remind myself what their authors' names. Megan Giddings is the person who wrote Lakewood. I'd also like to read The Devil in Silver by Victor Lavelle, and They All Fall Down by Rachel Hazel. That's my Blackathon TBR. So yeah, and hopefully maybe read another Toni Morrison book. We'll see, because we all know that I love Toni Morrison. So we'll see about fitting Toni Morrison in. She is the queen. We all know it. She is the absolute queen. So, yeah, that's it. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.